Later blissed a huge number of families. Zhao Liying featured in another enormous show, and the review of Tiger was attractive. Recollect the bliss to 10,000 broadcast in June? The show is featuring Zhao Liying, Liu Wei, Luo Zhen and others. The CVB normal appraisals of this show broke 1.5, and it won Beijing Satellite Television's yearly evaluations crown, Mythical Beast Television's yearly evaluations, and Kuayan Television's prominence top 1 on the whole organization upsurge. On November 23rd, one more enormous show, Windblowing Penelope, previously known as Savage Development, it was formally reported to star Zhao Liying select transmission. Windblowing Penelope is adjusted from Anne's book Not to Pass On. The story and the series center around the motivational accounts of little and medium-sized ventures making do under the tide and searching for advancement during the 1990s. The primary story is that Su Bangsha, played by Zhao Liying, Tong Xiaoqi, played by Huo Hao, and Chen Yuyu, played by Wang Changchang, went from having nothing to reaching the steel business, and encountered a difficult experience of investigation and business. During this cycle, I got to know Zhao Lei, played by Li Guangji, and Wu Jianch, played by Liu Wei, and other huge figures in the business world, and felt the mercilessness of business wars and the glow and warmth of human connections. There are similitudes with these Xingfu in the past joined a great many families. The champion Su Bangsha is a genuine lady with methodology, fortitude and boldness to contend energetically. She broke the bias of men against herself with functional activities and acquired a ton. Their very own sky business. Such an intense person setting makes everybody anticipate Zhao Liying's presentation. Furthermore, from the person banners and review screens, we can realize that Zhao Liying's appearance in the new play is more in vogue and retro, with huge waves and red lips, and flawless dress tones, making a one-of-a-kind demeanor of Supervisor Su, particularly gorgeous and eye-getting. From the scene delivered up to this point, we can see that The Breeze Blows Penelope is a very Tiger new show. In the trailer, Zhao Liying was wearing a long calfskin coat, her hair was half restricted, and a couple of dark shades. She was clasping hands and assessing the huge salt marsh detachedly, and her strong manager emanation promptly stood up. You are curious about me, but rather we are intimately acquainted with cash. The heart is loaded with yearning for the future, so Su Bangsha blended into the male-overwhelmed business field without saying a word. She mingled liberally, drank vigorously, visited unhesitatingly, and investigated headings. One past activity is exceptionally valiant, with a tad tiger soul. After the effective beginning of her business, she genuinely chipped away at the work area, dove deep into the building site, and battled brains and mental fortitude with the people who irritated and scrutinized her, all of which mirrored the courage and diligence of battling ladies. There was a scene that became famous online before it was communicated, or at least, Su Bangsha unexpectedly showed up in the young men's dorm, and crushed the kid's head with a sack, and afterwards snatched the other individual's hair and reviled. His developments were flawless and smooth, making individuals dream back to the location of crushing one Chuanjia in the main episode of Bliss to 10,000 Families. So, the review shows the pressure and fervor of the business war show well indeed, and the image is exceptionally consuming and alluring. The new show The Breeze Blows Penelope can be viewed as another test for Zhao Liying. Once more, assuming the criticism after this show is communicated is great, it can demonstrate that Zhao Liying's acting abilities and extensive variety of dramatizations will be exceptionally useful to her future turn of events. Might it be said that you are anticipating The Breeze Blows Penelope featuring Zhao Liying, Huo Hao, and Li Guangji? 02. Top stream actually needs assets? Wang Yibo will get back to the television circle and starts promoting his past accomplishments in venture advancement. Being first-rate is difficult. Wang Yibo of Unic is occupied after he detonated. Xiao Yao fundamentally records consistently, so there is no space for him to have some time off. As of late, he began to make different points for Wang Yibo. To acquire consideration and complete the errand, he hurried to fulfill the time constraint toward the year's end. Wang Yibo was caught up with making up his schoolwork, and the brief video refreshes were extremely cadenced. Suddenly, this wouldn't be sufficient to fulfill the melons that the promoting accounts gave him. It is on the grounds that the twofold 11 has quite recently finished as of late. Wang Yibo's business support brand can be said to have raked in boatloads of cash, and the report card is very great. Fans might be over-energized, simply flaunting. Simultaneously, Wang Yibo's work may before long have news. Moreover, Wang Yibo has been caught up with shooting different declaration materials as of late. When the following work will enter the gathering? It has forever been impenetrable, so that individuals can exploit it. As a result of Wang Yibo's large fan, different ongoing works of paleontology, and different business venture advancement accomplishments are not conventional, which has drawn in the consideration of many work blacks. There are reports on the web that since Wang Yibo moved to the big screen, he has zeroed in on films. All things considered, to move to films, he really wants to have a steady work. Taking a gander at the beyond 2 years, Wang Yibo's plays are the principal subject motion pictures, from peacekeeping uproar group to the Lord of the Sky, obscure, hot, and so forth, are large creations and huge speculations, and behind them are standard ventures. In the event that Wang Yibo's film is delivered, his future improvement will fundamentally be on the big screen. In any case, because of different reasons as of now, the ruler of the sky must be removed because of extraordinary conditions. Meet us first. We as a whole know that assuming Wang Yibo's capacity to draw in speculation, fans will promote it is certain. All things considered, he is the title of the Lord of Abundance for speculation advancement. It can carry more than 1 billion income to Lihua diversion in 3 years, and it additionally assists Lihua with raising a ruckus around Town Kong Financial Exchange once more. He said that's the works he took part in, Yufei, The Breeze Ascends from Luoyang and This Is Road Dance have all turned into the handles in the speculation advancement industry. The fundamental explanation for Wang Yibo's solidarity is the public's acknowledgement and love for him, so capital assets started to be shifted. Allow me to ask, the mind-boggling joke of Wang Yibo's fans on the web flaunting about his speculation advancement is just desire and envy, and it is a disfigured draw. Full stop. We as a whole realize that after an entertainer centers around the big screen, he won't get back to the television circle in a brief time frame. Many individuals said that on the grounds that Wang Yibo's large fans have a mood, they began to utilize Yufei to acquire ubiquity, and the group continued to push it. A wide range of public statements that are strong in drawing and speculation imply that they need to get credit. I simply need to say, is the top stream actually shy of assets? A top craftsman like Wang Yibo is much more preferred by the standard. Will he need assets? Why return to the television circle? Why go to acquire fame? He intentionally stayed under the radar just to decrease the notoriety. As of late, Lihua diversion hit the Hong Kong Financial Exchange again following a slip-by of 90 days. In the main portion of the year, its income is still profoundly reliant upon Wang Yibo. As of late, fans have been promoting its capacity to draw in speculation. I would prefer to accept that this is the organization's directive for posting, as opposed to Wang Yibo's revisitation of the media business. Use assets to rub the intensity. I truly don't grasp the schedules of promoting accounts. Does this sort of platitude manner of speaking truly regard people in general as simpletons? Simultaneously, we as a whole realize that it is practically the year's end, and the new year is coming soon, and Wang Yibo will go with us to commend the new year, with new tunes and our phase. We actually anticipate this all the more, everything being equal. What do you folks think about this? Pass on a message to examine, and I don't have a cold for Wang Yibo's fan circle, and I sidestep every one of the fat and dark fans.